right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining Go for a competitive night of Magic the Gathering Arena. I, tonight, will be your host. I'm Jeremy, and we are going to be playing tonight a deck that I saw recently that I thought was really well placed in the current meta, that this would be something that was super exciting to play, lots of variants. Most importantly, with all the Field of Ruin decks that are running around, plus just some of the weenie decks in blue and white, green, all the weenies, the vampires, etc. Jeskai Walkers promises a little bit of a package to address some of that, right? 3 main board Deafening Clarion and 2 main board Cleansing Nova. The rest of this in a Jeskai Walkers deck clearly anchored on Sarkhan the Masterless, with a lot of value getting spun in with Hero of Dominaria, Saheeli Sublime Artificer, generating tokens for each one of our non-creature spells, which basically our entire deck is. Opt for a little bit of tempo and draw. Spell Pierce is that gotcha. And right now with all the Scape Shift decks, some of the Command the Dreadhorde decks, people tapping out on curve, Spell Pierce is just nasty right now. Jaya's Immolating Inferno at 1 copy, and each one of our Planeswalkers is legendary, so we actually really get some value out of that. Chandra, Awakened Inferno at the top end of our curve. A good land set. Checking out the sideboard. Aether Gust controls some of those red or green spells. Fry for white and blue instances where we're coming up against a fairy. Again, more Lava Coils, Dovin's Veto, Prison Realm. Legion Warboss to kind of add a little bit of front-end aggro if we need to be a little bit faster. And then 1 more copy of Deafening Clarion where maybe we drop one of the Narset, Parter of the Veils, one of the Saheelis to be able to hit another Deafening Clarion and really just make sure that we've got ample sweeps when we need it. So, fantastic deck. Really excited to get the stream started. We're going to play 4 or 5 games tonight and just see how it goes. But try hard mode engaged. Well, I hope you guys are doing well. It's been a few days since I streamed. Again, if you didn't see the article yesterday at www.landsego.com, go out there and check it out. We have set up a regular streaming schedule. So Debo will be streaming more competitive tomorrow. We're going to really try to make a push. I know the season's coming to an end here, but we're going to really try to make a push for some Mythic quality gameplay. And we'll opt to play first here. It's good. Let's try it. There may be situations where we need to kind of flip it up. One of us take over for somebody else. Sometimes life gets in the way with these things, but you never really can tell. I'm going to go tapped again here. Opponent not producing much. Okay, so white and red. Sure. Alright, there's TTR. And we'll go ahead and pay 2 life this time. And let's bounce that creature.
Right on schedule.
Draw a card. Tempo, tempo, tempo.
Trust me, I have a plan.
A little bit of haste. We're going to lose to Fairy there.
I really should have seen that coming.
Well, let's go ahead and test to see whether or not he wants to burn one of his targeted spells. He probably does. Well, I guess not. All right. So that's a threat removed. We know we're playing some type of Boros Feather deck, most likely. Another TTR is good here. Let's do it again. Hopefully we hit a land.
This isn't a fight you can win. Let's try this.
Yeah. He hit a land. See if he's got something else hasty here. There's a good chance. Okay. It's fine too. Doubling up. Well, I like I like Narset here, but I'm tempted to... Let's go ahead and plus one up to Fairy.
Here goes nothing.
Let's see if we can get him to start sacrificing his life, shall we? This could be hilarious. 1, 2. I may have burned that Jaya's Immolating Inferno a little preemptively, but what can I say? I probably needed to keep that. He's paying the life. That's awesome. I wonder if I can get him to do it again. Look, Clarions. This could be really interesting. Okay, so there's Feather. Taking some damage. Losing to Fairy.
My worst defeat.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and take some damage and just go ahead and Cleansing Nova. Maybe he's got a Sheltering Light for the Feather. He's paying it. But we lost the Feather. Well, the board is effectively wiped here. Or he can opt to kill himself. Wait, we can do both, can't we? Yeah. Sure. Arcanist is good. Okay. So I think we go blue, blue, red for a Narset. Trigger. It's -2 Narset here. Grab a Spell Pierce. That's fine. It's our only option. And then let's really start crashing the boards here. Go ahead and Clarion again. And that should effectively cripple our opponent. Chandra next turn. I mean, I'd be very surprised if there's some way for us to take 6 damage this next turn. But it's not outside the realm of possibility. 10th District Legionnaire into some type of shenanigans. He's only got 1 red source, though, so not really worried about... Okay, so there's the Legionnaire.
Fury will only lead you astray.
Attacks Narset. I think we go Chandra. Actually, I think we go Saheeli for a blocker. Oh, that was silly. I may have just cost myself the game there. Oh no, I'm okay. So play Saheeli.
You've never seen anything like this.
For the blue and the red. And then for blue. And the Narset. Trigger. Survive something.
If you wish to surrender now, I understand. Meditate and prepare.
And we'll take the Sarkhan. Okay. Interesting so far. Kind of feel like we're scrambling a little bit here. But that's okay. Uh-oh. Okay, Reckless Rage is fine. His hand is empty. Cannot kill us this turn. Electing to kill Narset,
I have reached
which
my
is
limit.
fine. I would not have recommended that. I would have attacked me. We'll go Chandra. Trigger, trigger.
Let's make this quick. I've got other things to burn.
Let's deal 3 damage to each non-elemental creature.
Everyone knows the bigger explosions
And pass
are
the
more
turn.
fun.
What did you draw, bub? We should have the win with Sarkhan here next turn, in the event that something really strange doesn't happen. Okay, so let's Sarkhan. May get a scoop here, an immediate concession. Yeah, there it is. Here it is. So, Jeskai Walkers picking up its first game. Felt pretty good. Okay, so we know we are playing some shenanigans. So we'll drop... Ooh, let's drop a couple shocks and go with another Clarion. No. That's incorrect. We will remove the Clarion, go with a couple Fries. And I'm going to drop a couple more shocks, and we'll just go a little more into the removal game. Lava Coil. I'll drop a Lightning Strike and go for a Prison Realm. Just a little taller. I know sometimes we need to be faster, but the Clarions really help us get there. So, let's go with that initial. So 4 Deafening Clarion, 3 Lava Coil, 2 Fry. That seems about right. Seems about right. Aether Gust might not be bad too, but let's run it back like that. See how that works. Oh, yeah. Just lowly little gold-ranked Magic players on MTG Arena. I'd really like to make a push for Mythic. You know, I think between the 3 of us, we're all decent enough that we might be able to get there, but the competition is pretty stiff up at the top. So, we'll just have to see. That is not a keepable hand. Or is it? We could risk it. We do have a Lava Coil. We got an Opt. You know, sometimes I play really risky hands, and I'm going to go ahead and keep this one. May have been a mistake. So we'll play it untapped. And pass turn, and opted his instep. We don't really want to be in a situation where we're using the opt to find lands. But we can do that. Blue. Let's opt it up. Scry 1 by... Hopefully we draw a land. We did. Okay. So, we're going to pay 2 life. We are sacrificing a bit of life here, but we need to be able to get this Dreadhorde Arcanist before things get out of hand with it. They can just kind of combo off a little too quickly for us. Okay. Legionnaire is just as bad. Defiant Strike. Tapping out for some damage, getting in for 3. Those risky keeps may make us pay here. That is for sure. And it did. Well. Never keep a 1-land hand, ladies and gentlemen. But you'll see me do it a lot. And if I'm playing smart and actually playing Tournament Magic, which I should be sweaty right now. I shouldn't be doing that. And there's a feather. Ooh. Well, let's move to discard. We'll discard a Saheeli. Taking 6. Well, that's game. I guess we got to go to 3. So I guess we aren't going to... Hey, Debo. How's it going, man? Good to see you. So going to game 3 with some Jeskai Walkers. You know, lava coils, drop 1 for some instant speed lightning strike. I really do feel like this was good. I just did not keep a hand. We are playing some Jeskai Walkers tonight, Debo. We are 1-1 right now on game 1. So I kept a 1-land hand that last game. I should not have, but I did. And this is an interesting hand as well. I do like the prospect of being able to get to Karn. Our opponent is on Boros Feather. So we're missing control elements here. This is probably a ship. I should probably ship this and hope for the best, or I could keep it and see what we draw, but I'm missing a red source as well. Let's be strategic about this. And mull. Yes, I did. All right, we'll keep these 6. We're going to ship a Narset to the bottom. And we're going to play a Hallowed Fountain tapped and pass the turn. Temple of Triumph. Yep, I tweeted on socials, out on Twitter, guys. We are live, so hoping to see you jump back in, and you're not hopefully catching this on a recap. But if you are, that's fine too. That's just fine. Okay, so stuck on blue. Gonna need a red source here. Luckily, we do get to... Maybe should have cast that last turn or played that land last turn. But we do get to TTR here and bounce, just start kind of stagnating the board and draw a card.
Sorry I'm late.
Again, that's really kind of what TTR is for. Plus to be able to cast any of our sorcery speed removal. And there's our red source. Okay. Things are looking up, kids. I would think 10th District Legionnaire is probably the right play there. Attacking me. Okay. That's fine. I'll go ahead and pay the 2 life and keep up Spell Pierce just for any shenanigans. I'm wondering if Narset is going to add a sufficient enough diversion. We can't really let him untap the 10th District Legionnaire just given the nature of the deck. So I'm going to go ahead and Clarion. Or we could have waited. We might as well fire off the Pierce here. And no draw for you. I do love Fry here as well. Just kind of slowing things down a little bit. There's the Vanguard. And passes the turn. And I think we go TTR again here. A white and a blue. Go for another white source. And use them for what he does best. Just stagnate the board a little bit. Oh, he's resolving. Our opponent's taking some time to consider the ramifications of a TTR time, TTR, TT, whatever. Fairy time relay. Oh, looks like he resolved.
My responsibility.
May not have had instant speed interaction in the stack of 60 that would contend
I'll protect you.
with TTR, but that feels pretty good, getting up a Sarkhan, be able to resolve for a token next turn. I think that this would just be funny, and I'm in it for the lulz sometimes. So you can lock yourself out of playing. Shock meets Spell Pierce in a shocking turn of events.
I will defend the weak at every opportunity.
That probably would have been a better target.
I believe in you, friend.
We can go. So there's where the Prison Realm would have been really helpful. That's going to become a problem. But let's go ahead and Sarkhan.
Feel the heat of my
And we are going to plus Sarkhan. And we're going to go to combat. At Gideon.
That was nothing.
I think I forgot to plus Teferi there. So sure.
Your light will cleave the darkness.
Potentially a shock in hand if he's going after Sarkhan. That's probably the game plan there.
bold.
Or a Reckless Rage, but can't target that with a Reckless Rage, just creatures. If he's got a shock, we're in a bad situation.
This is hardly my worst
Okay.
defeat.
Dreadhorde Arcanist is good. Yeah, so let's start by plussing Sarkhan.
I will call the dragons.
And we're going to go to combat. We're going to kill Gideon.
The dragon would rather die
And
than lose.
Gideon dies. And let's play Karn, Scion of Urza. And let's minus Karn for a 1/1 for a blocker and see what goes on. Seems like a good defensive play. Teferi could have bounced the Dreadhorde Arcanist. Would have been just as fine, but I needed to resolve that Karn. Okay. That seems reasonable. That's probably a play I would have made. He knows how dangerous that Karn has the potential to be, so. Yeah, combat's good there. That's fine. He's going to Defiant Strike. Draws a card. Do we block here? Yes, we block.
This will not deter me.
Okay, so let's plus up Karn.
Well chosen.
You may choose one of those two cards. It gives me a Sacred Foundry. Well, let's go ahead and start with Teferi.
Trust me. You'll thank me later.
We're going to minus Teferi on the
Don't
Arcanist.
worry. I got it.
We're going to enter that tapped. Boy, it really screwed me on the way it tapped for mana. But I guess I couldn't have cast the additional 2 blue for the Parter Veils anyway. Tenth District Legionnaire is good there. Need one of the sweepers. Got to find a sweeper here. Going after Karn. Okay.
I will return.
Well, not looking good, folks. I'm going to pay the 2. Seems really foolhardy, I know, but... let's Narset first. And then we'll -2 Narset here.
There are so many mysteries. Hone your prowess.
And Opt is fine.
I've got it.
And let's go ahead and Karn as well.
Until you have lived as a statue, do not talk to me. Oh.
Looks like a really familiar turn, doesn't it? It's kind of the way it went last time, so. Definitely need to find one of those cleansing novas. Interplanar beacon. We will plus Karn. I think I have to try to plus Karn here.
A curious choice.
Lands again. Let's opt. Clarion doesn't really get the job done for us. But we're going to keep it anyway. Draw a card. Let's -2.
An open mind.
Take the Chandra. Gotta be activating our
Might be a
planeswalkers.
bad idea.
So she costs 4. I can plus her. There's a good chance she dies next turn. She definitely dies next turn, but I need to remove the feather. We've got to commit to this. So, as much as I really don't want to, we've got to commit. Hopefully he doesn't have a blowout in his hand. And he didn't.
Bye-bye.
That's pretty bad. Or is it? Okay.
Hey, that was uncalled for.
Hey! That wasn't nice. Well. Not much to do but +1 Chandra there.
It's not too hot for you.
Plus Fairy.
Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
Let's go Interplanar Beacon for a colorless, a blue. And a Glacial Fortress for a blue as well. Narset. Yes, it's going to ask me which one I want to choose. Say we're going to keep the one that actually has some counters on it. -2 Narset.
Just the trick for this.
Grab another Deafening Clarion. And I can cast them both right now. But should I? The answer is absolutely. So, white. Red. White. Let's Deafening Clarion. Do them both. And then red. White. Blue. blue. And he can run out his hand next turn, too. Looks like we may get there. Maybe. We'll see. He's still stuck on 4 mana. Really weird. You know, I don't know if the Boros Feather deck is like down to 21 lands or maybe less, but seems pretty crazy. Okay, so Lava Coil's good here. Not paying any more life, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and -2 Narset. Looking for a Sarkhan. Saheeli's good too. Picking up some chump blockers. We'll go with a colorless, a red, and a blue. That's Saheeli. Alrighty.
Prepare to marvel at my masterpieces.
And I'm going to Lava Coil the Dreadhorde Arcanist. Saheeli trigger. And the old boopsie doopsie. We'll +1 Chandra, +2 Chandra. Excuse me.
No pressure.
And we will +1 TTR as well.
That's more like it.
And go to combat and end the turn. Well, that was a pretty fortuitous turn. That felt okay. Okay. Another feather. And he just scoops. All right. Well, there is game 1 in the bag. That is a victory for Jeremy and Lance. Go. I hope you guys don't think I'm too goofy. Because I think I'm goofy. I'm not wearing. It's not a beret. It's. I used to actually wear these all the time in college. It's a Kangol hat. I'm Date Michael tonight from The Office. I'm Date Michael. Sometimes, like when I've got a point to make, I put on my. Yeah, I'm goofy. I am goofy. But I love you guys, and I want you to know that. Look at that. Look how close we are. It's a good little haul there. Well, let's play another game. Let's play another. Go right back into a traditional ranked match with Jeskai Walkers. I like this deck. Did pretty well against Feather. There was a couple times where I thought maybe we were up S Creek without a paddle, but yes, it's a Kangol hat. Salvi. So it's my driving hat. It's my driving hat. It's a Kankle hat. That's it. A Kankle hat. I play some risky hands. I just think we keep it. 2 blue sources on a Narset. I've also got the white and the red. Oh, I should probably play land. Pass. These are interesting sleeves. Look at these. They're glowing. Uh-oh. Temple of Mystery. I smell Fields of Ruin. I'm just enter tapped. Go ahead. What you got next? Show me a different named land. Uh-oh. That's kind of scary stuff. Potential Thought Erasure there. This may be that Drakaseth deck that was floating around. I'm going to pay the 2 life. I want to resolve a Narset. Main board negate options. What do you got? I didn't think so. There's that Field of Ruin. This deck is going to be so good against this deck. Against Field of Ruin. I think we go... We've already got 2 Deafening Clarions in hand. We got to get a TTR going here, I think. I want to see Sarkhan a little bit later. Sure. Go ahead. Hell yeah, man. Just play your lands out. Hell yeah, man. Do we have time for a Karn? There's always time for a Karn. Let's plus Karn up.
Good choice.
Okay. Well, it's -2 so.
Hone your prowess.
Oh, he's probably gonna kill her. Damn. I've already got the Nova. I think I gotta take the Sarkhan here. I should have taken the damn shock and killed the Risen Reef. Ah, who am I kidding? It's gonna die with the Deafening Clarion anyway. Boy, I hope he runs out a whole mess of zombies. Oh my. That's kind of scary. Oh no!
Still have much to learn.
Whatever am I going to do? Go away. Plus Karn.
How convenient. An excellent choice.
Now, pride cometh before the fall. Have you heard that statement before? So I don't want to get too ahead of myself here, but our prospects are seeming okay. Awesome. Oh, man. I wonder if I should Chandra right now and kill everything on the board. Yeah, let's do that.
I know who I am.
I'm surprised
No
that...
one is telling
Wait,
me
are those
what to do.
elementals? No. Thank goodness. Let's just go ahead and -3
Make some
Chandra
more
and
room to fight in.
tidy things up a bit.
I'll make use of that later.
I'll make use of that later. Crack it. Crack it and draw a couple, brother. Yark the Desecrated's really, really good with Risen Reefs and other various elemental creatures. Seems like that could be... Okay. Well, nothing I can do about that. He's gonna get some damage in. Gonna get some damage in. Gonna kill my Chandra. I'm gonna highlight your zombies.
Good luck while I'm gone.
How wooed. Okay. Cavalier's a problem too. Should have maybe saved the Deafening Clarion, but needed to get that Yarrick. Of course, when the Cavalier dies, we get some other stuff back. Tamio's good. Returning what, a Yarrick?
You would make an excellent informant for
Ooh,
my
he's kind of
study.
taking off on me here.
The past is never
These Field of Ruin
forgotten.
decks, or Field of the Dead decks, are really powerful. Look at that. That is incredibly good stuff. Wow. Wow. Okay, well, I guess we'll just, Deafening Clarion. Seems completely reasonable to me. And leave up a blue source. Put a lava coil, that son bitch.
Are you certain of your decision?
I'm fairly certain of the decision. I'd say that feels pretty good. And pass the turn. Let's see if he can do all that again. I'm smelling escape shift here. Jund Dinos, I honestly think, Nate, I got to tell you, man, Jund Dinos feels like the deck. I mean, it's capable of turn 4 kills consistently. It does, well, is it turn 4 or 5 kills? But it's fast. It's that Oda Peck or whatever. Let's opt. The Huntmaster. Does Saheeli help us here? Yeah. Yeah, she helps. Triggers are ridiculous for this guy. Okay, so forcing me yet again to... What do we have in exile? All of these have silver counters on them, so... Let's go ahead... Blue, white. Can I do all of this? Red. Yes, I can. Blue, white, red. And we'll deafen Clarion. Red. I'm gonna shock. Go ahead and draw a card. That's fine. Oops.
This study is over.
The choices we make reveal who we are.
Yeah, those Field of the Dead decks, man, they will start popping up. It is hard not to want to play that deck, that's for sure. I mean, it kind of autopilots, you know what I mean? Draws another card, plays a land, 2 Field of the Dead triggers, which is fine. Field of Ruin on the Steam Vents, sure. That's why we put one in there. Go ahead and play this tapped. Let's run out of Sarkhan.
Let us fight.
I'm gonna minus Karn.
This will aid us.
Grab another Sarkhan while we've still got Karn in play. And then... Teferi Time Raveler.
Only human.
Had a feeling. No basics.
I can no longer stand by and watch. No, I am not making this up as I go.
I am totally making this up as I go. Yeah, I mean, scape shifts, the only scape shifts that I actually own... Well, I think I have one from M19. But the only scape shifts that I really own are the old scape shifts. And I had picked up a number of those back in the day as well, so... Just running out the hand. I mean, that feels pretty good. Oh, this deck. It's pretty funny.
You may regret that choice.
He's gonna give me a pierce. That's fine. That's pretty funny. So let's see if he can do it again. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Do we let him mill himself some more? No, we play Saheeli first for a blocker. And we'll go red, red, white. Saheeli's there. And now let's run out to Fairy. But yeah, Scape Shift's really crazy stuff. I mean, I think Debo and I were really trying to break that for a long time, and I don't know if we were ever really successful with it. I know we tried. And I feel like admirably so at times. So let's go ahead and bounce the Cavalier back to his hand. And draw a land. And pass the turn. Narset's going to be good. More triggers. We run through all of our deafening clarions. 2, 3, not quite. Well, 3. This is the first game, so yeah, all 3 are gone. I guess technically he can stall out the game with Nexus of Fate, can he? So going for a disfigure on the servo. Why not? Okay. More triggers from the fields. I think we go Interplanar Beacon here. And we got to start beating his face. Unfortunately, so I need to resolve the Sarkhan first. Or do I? Let's actually minus Karn here. And grab a Narset. And cast a Narset. And trigger. Gain a life. Put a token into play. And minus Narset. Big money, no whammies, Narset.
An open mind.
Not so good. Not so good. So Narset has summoning sickness, but I can hit for 12. Can I survive the crackback though? So I can actually hit him for lethal. Okay, I'm going to resolve the Sarkhan.
No sword can pierce my scales.
Oh, that's too bad.
This might be a bad idea. They are coming.
Oh no! I forgot about the Cavalier having reach. No! Oh, that was so dumb. That was so dumb. So dumb. Oh my goodness. Oh, it was so dumb. I burned a timeout. I'm going combat full anyway. Except for this guy. Sure. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh's right, Salvi. Not good at all. Not good at all. Oh, well. Oh, we're past new attackers. What are you doing, bub? He's like, I'm going to kill everything you have.
Watch this.
I mean, he's dead anyway. What? What just happened? Does anybody understand that? What just happened? Why did he scoop? Wasn't I dead to rights? Well, not really. I guess not really. He full attacked the wrong planeswalker, right? He should have got the Narset because there was a good chance I was going to hit a sweeper. Anyway, speaking of sweepers, let's get back to basics here. Deafening Clarion. We want a... What's good here? I dropped all the shocks. Maybe that was a bad idea. Maybe some shock is okay. Fry's good if he's going with... Back to basics would be fantastic here. But it is not legal in standard. You are correct. Fry is good. Lava Coil doesn't reach. And Fry doesn't reach either. I'm thinking maybe the Prison Realms feel pretty good here. Yeah. Yeah, let's run it like that. For some reason, we lost game audio or game music. Maybe it's just because I was taking too long to sideboard. I'm not sure, but we're back. Maybe we'll get a song. Maybe we hear some birds chirping. That's nice. Again, risky keep. Let's do it anyway. Doing it anyway. Okay. Thought Erasure. I would have sideboarded in a Thought Erasure. Okie dokie. That's my turn. I like his card sleeves. My card sleeves are not impressive. Or maybe they're as impressive as it gets. So this is interesting. We have to run out the Teferi because it's really our only option. Burning a Clarion on just the Risen Reef is likely not the best play. But do we bounce the Reef for tempo here and let him get another trigger when it enters the battlefield? No. No. We plus Teferi.
Trust me.
And then I can cast my Deafening Clarion with my 0 mana next turn. Okay.
Time for plan B, as soon as I think of one.
Do we Prison Realm the Risen Reef to stop the tempo? I think the answer is yes. I'm gonna go for that play. It seems like a waste of the Risen or the Prison Realm, but maybe it's not. I'm gonna leave. I need a land. Bye. I won't see that card again for the rest of the game. And we'll plus Teferi.
Let's try this.
Not gonna see that card again for the rest of the game. Okay. That's perfectly acceptable. Burning an Assassin's Trophy. That's how important Risen Reef is to this deck. That is how important it is. What do I need? I need a... Should have put a plains in here. That's what I needed to do. So, I'm going to go with another blue source. That is the correct play. And I'm going to opt in response. And we will keep Teferi on top. And draw him. I like having a backup Teferi. Play some lands, man. Run them lands out. I'm going to get out Saheeli as well.
Here we go.
Plus in the Teferi up. Feels pretty good. Can't be countered. Protection from blue.
That wasn't very inventive.
But not protection from white. And hello, baby cakes.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
Interesting that this deck has kind of shifted a little bit. Well, not really, I guess. I mean, he kind of boarded in some... So now we definitely time walk him.
Don't worry, I got this.
Draw a card. Really need a land.
Past, present, and future.
I'm already
bound
at
by
7
threads of
cards. I tapped incorrectly. No, I didn't. I tapped the only way I could have, but we need a land. All right, let's pass turn. No attacks. Actually, no attacks. What am I kidding? Wow. That was an incredibly good turn. So this is not going to matter anyway. Let's go ahead and time walk him on the Yarick again. There we go. And run this out. Okay. Gosh darn it. Ye old dagnabbit. And now I gotta discard a card. Oh, that's miserable. Bye. This is my first time. Please be gentle. Okay, lots of mana. There's Yarick again. Yeah. That is definitely doing stuff. Okay. Yeah. I'd like to take the action if I may. Gain and haste. Love it. Yeah, we can go to attackers. No! I suppose I could lightning strike something. Oh, I already skipped the blockers. I already skipped blockers. I could have lightning striked something and then saved my Sahili. And I should have done that,
We live to fight
but
another
I
day.
did not. Wow. I don't have a second white source. That is a problem. So I could tap for one, tap the planar beacon, add a red and a white, add a red and a white. Chandra, -3. Nope. I just need to sit tight for a second. Yeah. Red. Colorless. White. And Deafening Clarion. And do both. And we're going to Lightning Strike the Shifting Ceratops. We're going to plus the Teferi and be faster about what I'm doing here. -2 the Narset.
Thoughtfulness before action.
Grab old Sarkhan here. Badly need a second white source here. That hurts like hell. Badly need a white source. Right off the top of the deck would be great.
That was according to plan.
Sure. That is a tremendous... Look how powerful that is. Like, to somebody who has never played Magic before, sitting down and watching that happen, like this. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What is happening? I don't feel like playing this game anymore. I mean, it's just so funny. Well, I hate to say it. I don't know where we can find a white source here. There's no way. Okay. So I can tap for 2 mana of any color. And there's a red source. And there's a colorless. And play a TTR. And trigger. And then minus Teferi to hit the Cavalier. And find a white source. And do the stuff with the Deafening Clarion. I mean, that's pretty good, right? He's like, no!
We will
That
meet again.
sucked! I love it. I love it. So much power. Raw power. Uh-oh. That's ugly. 3, 4, 8 more. 12. Okay. It's taking 13. Down to
I won't forget our time.
10 life. 10 life. Woo-wee! White Source would feel really good here. Chandra can also keep us alive for another turn. Look at this deck. Look at this Field of Ruin deck. This is why I resort to playing Jeskai board wipes. Because this is all I see when I play Arena these days. This and I mean we saw Feather earlier tonight, but like seriously, for a new Magic player sitting down to play Standard for the first time. Okay, so I have to pay for the white. And I have to Cleansing Nova. And if he has a negate in hand, we scoop. Ho ho! At least it's not instant speed with Teferi. That's true. That is true, yeah. Okay, so there's Yarok again. Plays a Field of the Dead. Clips one of my white sources, guaranteed, to try to keep me off of... Yes. Try to keep me off of a Cleansing Nova, because he's terrified of the board wipes at this point. I don't have another basic land. We may modify that. I may go ahead and toss one in there. Gave it haste. Takes me to 5. Look at the productivity. Look at the productivity. Turn after turn after turn of this deck. I've got a sneaking suspicion, just maybe me, but this may get banned in Arena. This deck that you're seeing right here. It's just turn after turn after turn. You can't get ahead unless you're wiping the board every turn. It is a pretty sweet deck. I agree, Deebs. It's awesome. Unmoored Ego would be fantastic. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay, so what do we do here? Because I don't think there's anything I can do. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm at 5. I am dead, and I am at 5. I'm gonna let him kill me. I mean, that's my option right there.
I'm Chandra, the immolation sensation.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to make a really big fireball.
Okay, so that was an incredibly long game. So maybe the fries do come in specifically for Yarok, since he is blue. But geez, that is... And the Aether Gusts could be really good here too. Have I tried drawing the card I need? I did. I tried it once. I tried it once. It went okay. It's just okay. Okie dokie. Well, let's play first again. Okay. I have to mull. Okay. Oh. God, he'd be really good to get out there. I just feel like he's gonna... Actually, we may be able to... Let's keep this 6. And what do we ship? Do we ship the fry? No. No. Yeah, we'll ship the blue source. That's a good call. What the hell would I do without you guys? Don't answer that. Passing the turn. I would never fail, mister. Rejuvenator is fine. Alrighty. Fry it now. Fry it. Well, we're already kind of in a bad spot here. Teferi dies. I guess we... Yeah. Yeah, just go ahead and make a token.
Your end has arrived.
Brr!
I will consume you.
I'll definitely trade there.
A little pain won't stop me.
That's fine. Dismal backwater.
Look to the skies.
Go to combat here. Boy, these are some long games. They feel like long games. I love this. I should have done it and gained the life first. But ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, yep, there's the fry. And now we do it and gain the life. Does it have to be a creature before I cast the spell?
Might demands power.
And I think it does. Now we're in a good position to drop a Teferi here, I think. Hour and 15 minutes we've been streaming already. Well, the Cavalier is a problem. There's a Field of the Dead.
your talents are worth cataloging.
And there's Teferi, hero of poop.
I think you will find my notes helpful.
And Tamio, collector of poop. Ah, jeez. I've got to Cleansing Nova here. Yes, they do. They combine to... They are incredible purveyors of German Scheitze films. That is a fact. I'm going to Cleansing Nova. And he can put a card on top of his library to draw. And it's a Shifting Ceratops. Which is just as much of a problem for me.
Are you ready?
No, I think... Yeah, we should have tokened. You're right. Well, it'd have killed him. It'd have killed Sarkhan. Sarkhan's going to die anyway, though, is what you're saying. Yep. Yep, it's a problem.
I guess you do not want to talk.
Shifting Ceratops gives it haste.
To the library.
Naming what? Yark the Desecrated. Okay. Colorless blue, green, green. Shifting Ceratops gives it haste. Kills my Sarkhan. Protection from blue. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Impossible.
Well, gonna have to try to fight through this one. So Teferi doesn't really help us here. Let's see. Sheesh. But Teferi dies. Target non-land permanent. We can get rid of the Tamio. Part our veils and just look for a wipe. I think that's what we do.
The focus and discipline in the meditation.
The old whiff. Sure. So really no scape shift in this. He hasn't cast it in all 3 games. It's a very interesting take on the Field of the Dead deck. It works. It still works just as well. It's all the Risen Reef and the Rejuvenator, right? That's really what's happening here.
Let me aid your research.
Missed on the Yarrick again. There's a Cavalier. Let's a land into play. Generate some tokens. A token. He said you could probably cut them. Interesting. Yeah, I should have tokened there. Would it have saved me? No. I'd have had to chump here, and the Tamio is the real problem. So, I mean, I gotta play something. It's that or scoop here. We don't want to be scooping. Let's see, 14. I'm dead next turn. I am dead. Unless I can opt into a Deafening Clarion, I think this game is donezo, my friends. Fairy Time Reveler bounces the Cavalier of Thorns. Even still, then I'm taking 11. And I still get to draw a card. Yeah, here. Let's try that.
Let's slow this down.
Slow this down is right.
I'll protect you.
That is not going to help us get there. Yeah, we'll just scoop. Damn! Well, drawing dead. Not the greatest draws this game. A couple misplays cost me the game, but... GG, guy. It's the shifting Ceratops there, for sure. Just crushed us. Protection from blue. All of our shenanigans went to the wayside. Hey-o! There's some good stuff. All right, guys. So, looks like we just got, what do we get? A card style for Chandra's Ember. Let's crack this pack and see what we got. Hey, I like that blue-green flash deck that's going around right now, guys. That Night Pack Ambusher is fantastic. Could be really, really good. All right, I'm going to play one more time. We're about an hour and 20 minutes into the stream. And as much as I love doing this, well, nothing. I love doing this. This is great. Okay, so one more game of Jeskai Walkers. And hopefully I'm playing against an opponent who is very susceptible to my board wipes. My Jeskai board wipes deck. Oh, boy. I am going to try to get out and play some Friday Night Magic this Friday here in Kansas City. So if you are out and about, hopefully I will see you. It'll be first Friday at a little place called Collector's Cache. A lot of happening folks go there. It's a cool place to hang out. Some people with bad attitudes. I'd stay, like there's this Derek Betcher guy. I'd stay away from him. He's just very unsavory. I'm going to keep this 7, as foolish as that is. Jaya's Immolated Inferno. No first Friday for you, Nate? Aww. You doing anything fun? You be out of town? Oh, we'll leave that. Draw that card. Not doing anything fun. No, I'm not. Well, I feel like we're stepping into counter magic, or they're just waiting to see what the heck we're playing. So let's show them what we're playing and see if maybe we can prompt them to offer us some type of response. And nothing at all. No interaction just yet. Maybe Arclight Phoenix. Okay, here comes Grixis. This is not good. Okay. So we know that might be Grixis, which is just family stuff. I love doing family stuff. It's always fun for me. Actually, sometimes it's not fun, but sometimes it really is. Okay, so we know that... Well, he knows now what we are doing. And our board wipes are probably actually going to be pretty dead here. So... And there's a good chance that there's Elder Spell here, that there's Nicol Bolas. Who knows what this Grixis deck could be. It could basically be all kinds of horrible things, but an active Teferi certainly helps us slow that down quite a bit. Well, I hope she gets better, man. Yeah, take care of your fam. So he's going to get an opportunity to force me to discard a card here. Eldest Reborn, main board. We don't want to return that enchantment. Interesting that we're just kind of dirtling right now here. So, you know, Legion War Boss probably going to come in for us out of the side. Each opponent discards a card. Deafening Clarion. Sure, Thief of Sanity is a completely reasonable play. Let's enter that tapped and go ahead and Lava Coil the Thief of Sanity. And plus our Teferi.
That's more like it.
And in the turn. I'm going through some... I'm actually kind of going through some family stuff right now as well. Just some issues with my mom. But... you know. I should have spell pierced that. And I don't know why it didn't give me the option... why it just happened. Why I couldn't spell pierce that spell. It just happened. Did I click something? I'll have to go back and check, but let's minus on your stupid little creature. And draw a card. And pay 2 life. And... gosh, we are just kind of dirtling. Oh, he had a Teferi in play. He had my Teferi in play. I want to kill that Teferi, but I don't have enough mana to do it right now. But I'm gonna deal it. Whatever. Frustrating.
There goes nothing.
Alright. So now we kind of have to... it's a weird, like, Grixis Thief of Sanity deck. It makes me feel like we haven't seen the Legion War Boss yet, and like I've seen this deck somewhere before. Like, maybe I made this deck at a point in the past. I'm going to pay the life. I'm going to plus up to Teferi.
Let's try this.
I'm going to Jaya's Emulating Inferno for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For 5. I'm going to deal 5 here, 5 here, and 5 here.
Time for plan B.
That seemed pretty good.
Here we go.
Well, this is just a riveting game. Look how exciting this is. Your go. No, your go. I don't want to play. God.
Don't worry, I got this.
Land say go. Touche, sir. Touche. Oh!
Get out of my way.
That's not
Get
good.
up here.
It's a Grixis Chandra deck. It's a Grixis Control Chandra deck.
Is it just me? Or is
Oh,
it getting a little
God.
warm?
So many parts of our deck are just
I have a
dead
plan.
to this. Look at this, and we're just drawing nothing but lands. Oh. I can't I don't even have valid targets for the -3. And he's playing my Teferi. This is killing me. Literally. The Chandra emblems are killing me. Go ahead. Go ahead, man. Have your way with me. Okay.
Hope it's not too
There's another emblem.
hot for ya.
That's more like it.
I'll take them both. Oh. Oh. just so riveting. Oh, I guess we'll plus Teferi.
This might be a bad idea.
For those of you paid subscribers, I apologize for the lack of excitement in this game. For all the rest of you, whatever. But this is great. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just try to get to sideboard. I'm gonna give him game 1. Maybe that was preemptive, but I'm just thinking about the cards that are there. Turn after turn, we're gonna get an emblem added, right? Right. So if he's using my planeswalkers against me, and we're going Chandra. All right, so all the shocks come out. The lava coil comes out. The deafening clarion comes out. Maybe not the shocks. Shocks help us with the Thief of Sanity. So, and those aren't coming out, the Thieves of Sanity. The Inferno comes out. I'm going to drop 1 Narset and 1 Sarkhan for 2 War Boss. 3 Realms, 3 Vetoes. And prepare that Fanny, because this is going to be... Yeah, you have to think that there's Bolus in there. You have to think that there's... Yeah, there's got to be Bolus in there somewhere. Maybe he's just light on him. We'll play first. Yes. Yes, just like that. Okay, so we got a Dovin's Veto on 2, which is right where we want to be. Just kind of take it easy, nice and patient. See what he's doing. There's probably some Elder Spell. Guaranteed there's some Elder Spell that came in here. Probably Thought Erasure on 2. Unfortunately, probably Thought Erasure on 2, which means he's going to get our Dovin's Veto one way or the other. Yeah. Let's see it. Even better. You definitely can't have that.
I'm known for my excellent timing. Oh, I've done the hero thing before. You just let me know
Okay.
if you're up for round 2.
Yes, I will opt main phase. And ain't nobody gonna tell me otherwise. That was foolish. That is not proper sequencing. That is not how you win a mythic championship. It's a good idea to leave the shocks in, wasn't it? It was a good idea. Oh! Big Daddy Karn, Big Daddy Karn, Big Daddy Karn, Big Daddy Karn.
Let us begin. Good choice.
What would Matt do? He would play way better than me in most instances. There's no enchantment destruction in Grixis. We're shipping that. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to be with you again. Oh. 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 I mean, that was kind of funny. Right? Alright, let's do Fairy.
If you show remorse, I'll show restraint. Time is much more malleable.
I plan on running my entire hand out before you get to cast him again.
Well chosen.
Ooh, couple good hits there. Hello, darkness, my old friend. That's Simon and Garfunkel. Okay, we'll keep it that way. Fine. That's fine. Sacrifice a creature or planeswalker. That feels horrible. Truly horrible. We'll get rid of Teferi. Alright, let's start beating some face here.
What know you of dragons? I summon you.
Forgot to plus Karn. Foolish. So dumb. Nice.
I need some kindling. And you look flammable enough.
Wow.
Glad I can help with your not being on fire problem.
I'm assuming he wants my...
How convenient. An excellent choice.
What an interesting creature.
I've got a plan here. I think.
This isn't a fight you can win.
Oh, I don't have an untapped blue mana for the Eldest Reborn.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
Wow, all the answers there. That's fantastic. We may have actually... Oh, that sucked.
Oh, I'm done.
All right, let's see what we've got in exile with Karn here. Pull back a Sarkhan here. I feel like that's the right choice. Need to start making Karn work for us. And next, we will go to combat for 1! I'm sorry, I was sitting here being quiet for a second. I wasn't meaning to. I was just trying to focus. Sometimes, you know, you get sucked into the game and I forget that you guys are actually sitting here with me. Well, I guess the Teferi bouncing the Eldest Reborn was actually a really good choice. So, what, if anything, would you guys change here? Would you bring in another Sarkhan? Do we think the Aether Gusts for the red and green spells is beneficial enough to try to use it? I feel like this is set up pretty good in terms of what we're seeing here. Boy, that tea is really good. You can feel the caffeine in that tea. Just kind of... Okay. I'm just going to run it back. It's not a beret. It's not a beret. This is a keepable hand. I don't like the lack of red, but maybe we'll get there. We'll see. Either way, this has been some really great games. I think I like... I think I like the... do we deprive him of the discovery? Yes, we do. And thus, his tempo. But not really. We probably should have saved the... He's gonna get Karn. Oh! I'd have gotten Karn. I totally would have gotten Karn. Little does he know we run 12 Saheelis. I love that legendary bird. The one you can sacrifice the spirits to gain 1 red mana. Nate, I love that bird. Well, let's run out Karn. Gain a couple life. We get 1 free activation. We get no free activations of Karn. Thief of Sanity's good. Let's pay the 2. Run out the hero. And I gained 2 just now, too. And I have to answer the
Let's
thief.
slow this down.
As painful as that is, I have to answer the thief.
You need to take
Because there's
time
just
out.
too much power in our deck for him to get an opportunity to play with it. So that's a problem too. Especially if we keep just drawing lands.
Keep up the pace.
I mean, do I have a choice? No, I don't have a choice. Yeah, Kefnet's a problem. Kefnet's a problem. It must be nothing but creatures. I mean, we've seen Kefnets, Thief of Sanity, Bolus.
It's only a matter of time.
Oh, that's too bad. Time Raveler's good. Ish. I've got enough to leave up for the veto, don't I? Yeah. So go blue. Go blue and white. Colorless. Boy, those interplanar beacons are nice when you're running a silly Planeswalker deck like this.
I can no longer stand by and watch.
I mean, this is obviously
Let's try this.
the line. Mentor. Okay, I mean,
I will fight for my friends.
let's plus up Karn here.
You may regret that choice.
Give me a prison realm. Or a land. Just give me a land. Another land. That's what I need. I need another land.
I've got it.
And at least the Teferi stops the instant speed activations from God Eternal Kefnet, because they can only cast things at sorcery speed, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. He can reveal it, but he can't cast it. And he can go to combat versus Karn, but he's taken 6. Do we veto the discovery? I don't think so. Never counter the tutor. Sometimes you counter the tutor. I mean, sometimes you counter the tutor. But combat with Kefnet, I mean, he's going to keep it as a blocker. But Devil feels bad. So we will veto that. I mean, that was the right play. Convince me that that was the right play. Well, I don't know how much mana we're going to need, but I can't imagine that we would need to take any damage. And I'm trying to be... What do we have in exile? We don't need that. So we're going to plus on Karn.
A curious choice. choice.
And I get a land. Okay. Let's tap for a blue. Go ahead and opt. Opt for an opt? Why? I take the opt, right? Because then I get another scry trigger. Yeah. Yeah. I draw the opt. And then I opt. And we bend that because we did not want to draw that card. Oh, wait, I would have drawn the... Wait. Yeah. Yeah. And then we draw whatever that is. It's acceptable. I think. Plays a Healy. Gain some life.
Today I craft my victory.
Plus up to Fairy.
I'll protect you.
Put a token into play. I must attack. Blocks. And we removed all of our wipes. The Clarions definitely wouldn't have helped. Oh,
That's how it's meant
But I
to
must tend to my creations.
that is just brutal. That feels really bad. Ah, good thing we kept in the shocks. At least it stems the tide a little bit. Play a beacon. Go to combat. Had to know Elder Spell was going to be coming out of the sideboard. 2 copies, probably. That's what most... It's reasonable. That's bad. That's real bad.
I am one again. You're your bloodline. You have no weakness I cannot exploit.
Oh, man. The Flood is so real this game. He did show me for vetoing. Have to commit. Gotta block that war boss. Get Bolus for...
You have tasted but a drop of power.
I'll sacrifice a mountain, I guess.
My intellect is without limit.
Search for Iskanta. Seems pretty good. Let's go to combat. I'll attack the Bolus. Oh. Holding that scorn. It had to be like the whole damn game.
Behold, new
He had to be holding that scorn forever and was not getting the war boss. Because it wasn't a problem. I mean, I think we've got to give it to him here. Don't we?
Conceivable. Witness of
What can we
not-
draw that'll turn this around? I don't think there is anything we can draw. We've got to give it to him here. Tyrant, Scorn. Yeah, just he's going to be drawing 3 cards, 2-3 cards a turn. He gets the option for the triggers on God Eternal Kefnet. It was a good game. It was a good match, too. That's about the last thing we needed. This is just like a smack in the face. Just, pow! Oh, boy. Well. I went 1 and 2 in our ranked games tonight. And I feel like we played really well. So effectively, I lost us rank tonight. And I'm sorry about that to the rest of the Lance Go team. but we will get it back. Well, guys, it has been a tremendously good time. I kind of feel like playing another game. I don't want easier opponents. I would just like not to flood as badly as I did that last game. That Elder Spell off the top hurt really bad, but that's why we have sideboards as well. Well, maybe Debo can get some of that rank back. I know that reset happens here pretty shortly. I don't know when the season actually ends, but I think it's pretty shortly here that the season ends. I lower the rank and make everybody else look good. No. Well, maybe. I mean, I am playing kind of a wacky deck. I suppose if we just wanted to like go, just straight chasing Mythic, that we would be playing Esper Hero right now. But I thought playing something that was competitive. I mean, it had its moments there with Jeskai Walkers. Probably a little bit more like in tune with my style of play, or a deck that I just really want to be playing on a regular basis would be like Jund Dinos, probably. I really like that deck. Also, a deck that I built back in the Christmas season last year, Holiday Ramp, still just completely rolls almost everything. It's the Star of Extinctions specifically that do that. And I've recently been working on a brew that is a 4-color version for TTR to be able to cast Star of Extinction at instant speed. And it is pretty heinous. It's really, really bad, actually. It feels bad. Vamps is really good, too. Vamps gets the job done. Knight of the Ebon Legion is probably one of the better Magic cards printed in years, actually. Years. That card can kill you very, very quickly. Get very, very far out of reach. But yeah, Vamps is good. Orzhov 5-0 last FNM. Would you mind sending me your list? Can you post your Orzhov list to the site and do a submission for us? Awesome. Thanks, Nate. I appreciate that. And then we'll play that. We'll build that and play that on stream. I'll probably play that the next time I stream, which is Saturday. Saturday I will be on. Tomorrow, the one and only Debo will be with you guys playing some competitive ranked. Thursday, Matt will be back for some community submissions, drafts, events, doing maybe some ranked play if he feels like it, hopefully. Again, I think when the season rolls over, we'll really commit to some of the top-tier meta decks and make a solid push for Mythic. Yeah, I'm really excited to see it, actually, Nate. I respect you as a Magic player. Played several games against you. We've had some really good matches, too, especially sitting across the table from one another in paper. And I am looking forward to see the variations that you build into that. Take that out to Arena and see what we can't do with it. But Debo will be here tomorrow, competitive ranked. Go out to www.landsaygo.com. Follow us on Twitter if you get an opportunity, for those of you that see this and you don't already follow us, which most of you probably do. I've recognized everybody in the chat tonight, and I appreciate you taking the time to let me squawk in your ear this evening. Go to the sideboard on Facebook. We got a group there where we can continue to build the community. A lot of the people from Kansas City area have joined us there. I'd like to get the conversations going a little bit more. If we get to the Mythic Championship, I think Matt will probably go. I would vote for Matt to go. He's single and ready to mingle. So I think Matt's probably the one who ends up going to the Mythic Championship. Although there might be some argumentation between him and Derek. But I would root from the sidelines with a Slurpee and a bag of chips. This is great, guys. Good job. But yeah, okay. Thanks very much, and can't wait to see you guys next time. Nate, take care, man. I'm going to look for that submission. Debo, see you later. Matt, bye. And to everybody else in the Twitch stream with us, thank you. We can't do this without you. Have a good night.